Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí ìkànnì Agripreneur Insights. Agripreneur Insights TV is an online media platform, and today we have our students in the powerhouse. We felt this particular section should be dedicated to our students as a way of motivating them, to let them know that there are so many opportunities, there are so many career paths that we can actually pick in this particular course called agriculture. Ṣé ti gbọ́ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ní ká padà sóko, àmọ́ kó ti sẹ̀yìn kò kí ń ṣe oko ọkọ́ àtàdá, oko ìmọ̀ òun la fi ń ṣe ètò ìgbàlódé tá pè ní agriculture. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀, ìkànnì alálùbáríkà náà lè já sí Agripreneur Insights TV. Fẹ́yìn tẹ́ bá ń wò wá kété la wà lórí Instagram Agripreneur Insights TV. Ẹ tún lè darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí Facebook Agripreneur Insights TV. A wà ní YouTube náà Agripreneur Insights TV. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ní TikTok náà gbẹ̀yìn o, Agripreneur Insights TV la pè é.
I mean, which one is this? Are you what?
Just like I said earlier on, this particular program is actually dedicated to our undergraduates and postgraduates in the agricultural field. And today we shall be discussing some of the trending issues in the career path. And with me, I have two students from the University of Ilorin, Department of Aquaculture and Fisheries, which we shall be engaging, we shall be discussing about the trendy issue and their path to this particular course called aquaculture. I know some of us, some of us then, this particular course, we were giving you, some of us often one new, and we also want to learn or share their experience on this platform. Let's go for a quick break. Yeah, thank you. Let me start from my right hand side. Can we please meet you?
Thank you for having me. My name is Moyib Sophia Ibukumoluwa. I am a 500 level student of the Department of Aquaculture and Fisheries, University of Ilorin, and I'm so excited to be here today.
Yeah, thank you. Can we also meet you?
Thank you for having me. My name is Boluwatife Adeleke Messi, a 500 level student of Aquaculture and Fisheries Department, University of Ilorin, and of course, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you. I think I have the bigger fish here, or the bustock, the one you call bustock in your department. Now, let's start from this. The essence of this program is we call it Career Corner. What Career Corner does is to actually motivate our undergraduate and postgraduates in the school, because we see this particular profession, agriculture, as a course that some of us don't really have passion or interest in that. This particular course called aquaculture, what led to aquaculture? Were you given the course in school, or you felt in Kotimbofe Gangalele? Sophia, hope I'm right.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that question. Well, aquaculture, I used to watch Nat Geo World, and I know that there was a field that had to do with the blue economy and fish in general, or aquatic organisms. But I didn't know there was a course study for it in Nigeria, and I did not choose it initially to begin with. But I chose veterinary medicine, and I think it has to do with animals. Fish are, of course, animals. Of course. And I got a course change to aquaculture. At that point, it wasn't feasible for me to return back home and not do anything. So I was like, no matter what this course is, let me give it a try. And that was exactly what I did. I will not say I had meaningful insights about the course in particular.
At the beginning.
Yes, to begin with, but I felt like I could make something out of this, and no knowledge is wasted, of
Very
course.
sure.
So that's why I moved ahead with it.
Yeah, thank you. Let's hear your own story. Were you given the course or you actually choose the course?
I didn't outrightly pick the course, right? So a little bit of backstory. A year prior to the time I was given the course, right? I pushed my mom to start a little bit of fish farming.
Wow, so your mom owned a fish farming.
Yeah.
I mean a fish farm.
Yeah, so it was out of impulse because I saw like my friends. Where I wrote my work, there was a fish farm in front of it. So I saw people always buying fingerlings, and they're like, so I kind of like pushed my mom to get some fingerlings to start fish farming. And a few months after, I got my admission, and it ended up being aquaculture. Honestly, I was not excited, but my mom seems to be more excited about it than I was. Right? But because I didn't want to stay at home and I didn't want to go through the stress of writing another jam and applying again, I just felt okay. I mean, my mom already does it. It won't be too bad to like check it out. And so I accepted it.
Yeah, thank you for that. I think we can all see that some of our boost talk in the 500 level said that the course was not the course that they was actually choosing, where along the line they have actually started going. Now, being a 500 level student, as a student of aquaculture and fisheries, do you actually see prospects in this particular course?
Of
Sophia?
course I do.
What are those prospects that you feel this particular course can actually bring in the nearest future?
First of all, I think it's a multidisciplinary field.
Very correct.
And beyond aquaculture, there's fisheries, which we are mostly focused on in Nigeria. And in fisheries alone, we have the management field, we have the consultancy field, we have whether you want to start hatchery management, you want to be focused on hatchery on it. So you can also decide to breed. Maybe you want to breed. Hatchery. Yes.
As a breeder.
Yes, hatchery management is different from breeding itself, and you can also combine both. You can also deal with grow out, whereby you raise fish to be of marketable size and you sell out to people. And aside from the fisheries aspect, I also think the aquaculture aspect is very important. The water bodies, how they contribute to our society, and there's something we are really focused on now, especially in Nigeria, the blue economy. It's not only the fish but other aquatic organisms. Yes, and the blue economy can power electricity. It can power other aspects of an economy that will make it develop more. So I believe, aside even the individual prospects of aquaculture, it goes beyond individual prospects, and on a global scale, it's something huge if we dive well into it.
Yeah, thank you. Let me also move back to my Itife friend. Do you think there is potential in this course, aquaculture and fisheries, from your own point of view?
Of course. When people hear aquaculture and fisheries, the first thing that comes to their head is you'll be rearing fish and selling fish, right?
So it's beyond that.
It's way beyond that. And she spoke extensively on fisheries and aquaculture. And honestly, when it comes to aquaculture and fishery, I'm more particular about the sustainable aspect. Sustainability when it comes to aquaculture and fisheries. There are a lot of sustainability opportunities. There's like an SDG goal dedicated to sustainability in aquaculture. Yes. So like there are a lot of options you can explore. Is it the business aspect of aquaculture? Is it the sustainability aspect of aquaculture? Is it the research aspect? There are a lot of options that you can actually explore. So it's not like restricted to only rearing fish and growing fishes. It's not restricted to only seamanship and all of those things. It's way beyond that. I mean, aquaculture plays a major role in our economy.
Very correct.
They are across the world. Like in some places, it's even like the largest factor
in China and even India.
In their economy.
Very correct.
There are a lot of opportunities you can explore when it comes to aquaculture and fisheries.
Yeah, thank you. We have actually learned from our undergraduates. They were able to tell us about the prospects and opportunities that this particular field in agriculture has. Now, the next question. Now, 500 level. In less than 6 months, you guys will be out hunting for a job. Do you think do you want to actually go out and start hunting for job, or do you have a plan of actually setting up a particular stream of income based on the knowledge you are acquiring in school, Sophia?
Thank you for that question, sir. Personally, I don't want to go out of school and search for a job. Although I don't think I may immediately major in the fields of aquaculture, but I believe that the knowledge that I have gained over time is a lifelong knowledge. For example, when I got back from my 400 level break, I told my mom to try out fish farming. When I came back from my IT, I saw how it was being done there. I saw how much income, yes, you can generate, but you also have to put inputs to generate those income. And she tried it out, and being a farmer, because she has tried other sources of agriculture, at this point she's able to confidently say that she prefers fish farming the most.
Wow.
Because it is the most flexible, and she can generate income from it in a short time. Although she's going to impend energy and effort, she can generate income for it. So personally, I don't think I may want to major in aquaculture, but I believe the knowledge that I have gained over time is a long-lasting knowledge that I can even expand in other fields that I may want to. And concerning the job process when it comes to aquaculture, yes, if maybe I don't have something doing at the moment, I know how I can streamline my efforts to give me something meaningful from aquaculture, so it's not wasted in any way.
Yeah, thank you. Let me also go back to Tipe. The same question goes to you.
All right, so after school, aquaculture. So even if I do not practice aquaculture directly, I do not have a choice but to practice it indirectly.
Ow.
Because my mom is already in the line. So it's like
it's a family business. It's a family business.
You went to school to study for me.
Come on, do this thing.
Exactly. When you come back, you're coming back to pour that knowledge into my business, right? And it's a business that she looks to do long term. It's not like a short term kind of business. So even if I do not outrightly study aquaculture directly, because I honestly do not see myself probably the business side of aquaculture, right? Eventually in the future, I would still have to do it indirectly, one way or the other.
Yeah, thank you. We have also heard from the two speakers in the studio. We are discussing about the career corner, this particular aspect, this particular profession we call aquaculture. Some of us also started. I remember back then, 2005, 2006, it was a very tough for us. And yet today, we are making the industry proud. As far as aquaculture is concerned, aquabeshi cannot actually be left out, because we have also contribute our own quote to the industry. So the essence of this program is to also groom our fingernails, juvenile, upcoming boost up to actually see the prospect and potential in this particular field called aquaculture. Let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Yeah, welcome back from that commercial break, and we have been engaging our students in the studio about the career and business aspects of aquaculture. Just like we told you, the essence of this particular program, we target career corner, so that we can start engaging our students about the particular course, the aquaculture and the agriculture industry. We discovered that some of our students, once you said that I'm studying agricultural engineering, animal production and health, forestry, aquaculture and fisheries, we tend to see that particular course as if you don't, that in the future, that you guys don't really have future. Come and look at it. We are the one here today doing something meaningful, doing something good. Now, let me back to you. Now, you are about to leave the scene of the school environment. Do you think, moving forward, in terms of education, probably masters, whatever, do you actually see that as something that you want to embrace after your normal BSc?
Yeah, well, of course, yes. Because there are multiple fields in aquaculture, like I earlier mentioned. So I could major in aquaculture, yet pick a different field from what I have learned during my BSc. Yeah, so masters seems like a good way forward into the future.
So what if along the line you got a job, probably a particular company give you an offer, whatever, will you still match the two together or you leave one for one?
It's possible to multitask and it's possible to do things simultaneously. So I don't think I have to leave one for one. So yes, it's very
Thank you.
possible.
Tife, the same question goes to you.
So honestly, I maybe love academic validation a little bit too much, right? Because I see myself getting a PhD in the future.
Wow, I would love to see that.
Yeah.
It's on record. It's on record. What's today's date? Please remind me. It's on record.
So, yes,
I'll play you this video because you know what? I remember then. We graduate 2011. Yes, I think September, whatever. And the external supervisor then, I can't really remember his name. He said, "You guys go out there and spread the gospel of fish. Go out there and spread the gospel of fish." I remember today now, we still have a platform. Some of us that we finished the same year, 2011 set. Out of about, we are 55 or 56. Out of about 55, probably 8 or 10 of us is actually practicing the course. Every other person is in probably the bank, other sector. They are doing wonderfully well. I'm not disputing that. We are all doing wonderfully well. But it is rare out of 160, seeing 3 or 5 people that want to retain that line of tutelage. So I would love to see that in future. I would love to call you Dr. Tife in Embryo. Thank you. So on a final note, I want you to advise our viewers at home, let them know that agriculture or aquaculture is a course that can actually feed the nation. Please give us advice, your fellow students, give us a kind of advice.
Okay. So when it comes to agriculture, it's different from other courses in a sense that my dad calls it's a professional course.
Very correct.
Whereby you can put in your professionalism and get output from it. So agriculture is beyond just studying crops, just studying fish. People say, "Oh, you're just studying fish, ordinary fish," but it's beyond that. It is it is a way forward for sustainable living individually and even globally, economically. So I believe people should not limit themselves to other scopes. For example, if you ask people studying microbiology, what do you want to do in the future? Many people cannot pinpoint exactly what they plan to do, or maybe biochemistry. Just like, oh, at least it's a course that people are doing. But for aquaculture, so many beautiful prospects that will earn you income and that will grant you knowledge. So I believe that people should spread their wings and try agriculture out, because aside the knowledge, you are definitely getting something meaningful from it.
Thank you. Tife, your advice to your fellow students, to people watching us, to people that are still in secondary school. Because we still have some people that are still seeing agriculture, animal husbandry, as if, no, I want to go for banking, I want to do this. Can you please give us an advice?
All right, so we are currently in the day and age where being a doctor does not matter and being a lawyer does not matter. I mean, all these professional courses does not really matter. I mean, everybody is a doctor.
It's the farmer that matters. 3 times in a day you must chop.
So because you think aquaculture or agriculture is a dirty job, like a lot of people would think, it does not mean that you should be restricted.
Am I dirty like this?
I mean, a lot of people assume that it's a dirty job, right? So it does not mean that you should be restricted, right? It does not mean that you should take it with levity. It does not mean that you should not explore opportunities. Trust me, there are countless of opportunities when it comes to agriculture, like globally, international opportunities. So explore opportunities as much as you can. Don't limit yourself. Don't be restricted to only one. Like just like she said, don't be restricted to only one scope. Meet people. Find out what people are doing. Find out how technology is advancing the field that you are studying. The world keeps getting better and better every single day. So find out, okay, what is new? What do I need to change in my field? How can I use my skills, the skills that I've learned to benefit the society as a whole. So don't limit yourself, don't restrict yourself to just that scope. Explore opportunities as much as you can.
Thank you very much. Exploit opportunity. Just like I said, Agripreneur Insights TV, we exploit opportunity in the media space. I remember there is no media outreach for agricultural outputs. If you see a particular program, it is either you see a Agri program on a TV station or you see a Agri program on a radio station. I just thought, is there no way we can come out with a media platform where we can disseminate information to our farmers? This is one of its kind. I bet you it is only in Lagos that we have other platform. It is only in Lagos that we have other platform that, they major in the agricultural media area. As far as Kwara is concerned, Agripreneur Insights TV is the first of its kind. And we thank God we are building the agricultural momentum. We are also encouraging you guys to also come on board. Let's start thinking into other areas. The blog aspect is there. The IT aspect is there. The social media is full of space where you can actually do your own and I do my own. So we are using this medium to encourage our graduates, our undergraduates. There are so many potentials in this particular course called agriculture. We are not limiting ourselves to aquaculture alone. We are exploring the agricultural potential. And please, we want you to follow us, like us, join us, subscribe to all our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Agripreneur Insights TV. We are on YouTube, Agripreneur Insights TV. We are on Instagram, Agripreneur Insights TV. We are also on TikTok, Agripreneur Insights TV. Remember, the world now move on a global level. Is an online business. There's nothing you want to do now that you know actually bring it to the platform of online. Bring your advert. Let us add value to your own value. Bring your jingle. Bring other event. Let us add value to this. Remember, without food, there is no farmer. No farmer, no nation. See you next time. Thank you.
Well done. Very well done. Sophia. I'm sorry, I put my phone on silent. It's my alarm. It comes on.